we're gonna make creamy garlic shrimp pasta with crispy prosciutto. So the shrimp are gonna be sweet. The cooking cream it's whipping cream, it's heavy cream, 35%. It's gonna be a little bit sweet. And then you're gonna get crispy and salty from the prosciutto. So, olive oil in the pan. Whew, and cast iron heats up really fast. So just a little bit of olive oil. This is beautiful prosciutto. And everything comes all like vacuum sealed too, so it stays really fresh. Okay, so now we're gonna play with our food. Yeah, it's hot. You can hear it sizzle. So I'm just gonna randomly, you don't have to cut this up. You're just gonna play with your food, literally. And kind of tear your prosciutto. See, so it's getting crispy. And I don't want to burn it. And then I'm just going to take it off and put it to the side. So we're using fettuccine. It's a little bit of a thicker noodle. I'm going to save some of the pasta water. I'm going to keep it to the side. I'm going to add it to the sauce. Some of the starch from the sauce is going to, from the water, look, some of the starch from the pasta water is going to thicken the sauce. Oh, yes. As well as we're going to add an egg. So the next thing we need is butter, shrimp, garlic, cream, lemon juice, Parmesan cheese, and parsley. Now, how can this not be good? Okay, so we have these beautiful tiger shrimp. Beautiful size. They're so fresh. They've done all the work for you. They've split the shell and they're already deveined, nice and clean. So they can easily just be peeled. Just peel that off. Now, the great debate. Shell tail off or tail on? That's a personal choice. I don't like to have to spit my shells out. If you're cooking it for a fancy party or you want to be impressive, me personally, I would leave a couple with the tail on and put those on top. It's kind of a nice way to display them. And then you can also make shrimp stock from these. All right, so melt butter in the pan with some olive oil. No. Okay. I gotta turn it up. Cooking on this thing is not the same as cooking on my gas stove. That is much easier. And then I want it hot because I don't want the shrimp to steam. I really want them to get nice and golden brown. And it doesn't take long. And then in fact, we're going to take them out of the pan while we make the sauce. And we're just going to add them back in. And that way, you see, look, like, can you not tell how good these shrimp are going to be? Oh, yeah. And so I want them browned on both sides. It literally takes like a minute. While that guy's cooling down, I'm gonna work on my garlic. I got my lemon. I got my cream. How much garlic? Never too much garlic, in my opinion, but 4 cloves of garlic. Okay. Nice fresh garlic. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna, and you could prep these ahead of time, but really in this recipe, since this is about simple ingredients and freshness, this is a place where I do not recommend jarred garlic. No, no. You want the fresh brightness of good garlic to come out. Add the butter and the garlic. Pour in the cream. This is like our most basic and delicious. Butter. And 4 delicious cloves of garlic. And I don't want it too hot because garlic burns so easily. And then it goes from being delicious to really, really bitter. Get my lemon ready. I'm going to start with like 2 tablespoons. And again, if you had to, you could use lemon juice in a bottle, but there's no need. This tastes so much better. This guy's so big he doesn't want to even fit in my squeezer. And you just want to, just gonna let it cook until it starts to be fragrant. And then we're gonna add the cream. Okay, I gotta get that in there quick. Okay. And I'm gonna turn this down. Turn it way down because it shouldn't really go. Okay, there we go. Now we have garlic cream sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. Now with lemon juice, I say go with less and then add, right? We're gonna taste. We're gonna season and taste as we go. Now we want to deal with our egg. So I actually just need the yolk. And I separate my eggs with my hands. Some people do the back and forth with the egg yolk, with the eggshells. I just use my hands. I find it's less likely to get broken, which in this is not such a huge issue, but like if you're making meringue or something, that's a big deal. So now what I want to do is I want to take this egg yolk and then I'm going to add 1. So this is tempering your eggs. This way you don't end up with scrambled eggs when you add this yolk in there. It's kind of like when you make hollandaise. You don't want scrambled eggs. Mix this next one in. And this gives it richness like you won't believe. That guy is a little leftover prosciutto. It's not anything foreign. Okay, so now we have a beautiful, rich cream sauce, and it definitely needs salt. And it definitely needs olive pepper. And then I'm going to taste it. And I'm going to see what else it needs. Oh, it's like heaven. Okay, so now I have my pasta, I have my shrimp, everything's cooked. My pan is a little too small because, like I said, I can't find my big pan. But this is beautifully cooked, really nice, good quality Italian fettuccine. And I'm gonna try to, and we're gonna put her in a pan. And I'm only gonna do half because I don't want it to squeeze it all over the pan. Okay. And this is where, if you didn't have enough sauce, or if you found it was too thick, you could add some of that pasta water. Okay. I'm gonna add our shrimp back in. And you're just gonna let it, come on you guys. Don't you wanna eat this? I wanna eat this. And we're not quite finished. The finishing touches to this would be some freshly grated Parmesan cheese on top and some fresh parsley, which came in my box. Then I'm gonna chop up. Then I'm gonna sprinkle on top when I serve.